Born in the slums of Kampala, Bobi Wine, Ugandan opposition leader, former member of parliament, activist and national superstar musician, risks his life and the lives of his wife Barbie and their children to fight the ruthless regime led by Yoweri Museveni. Bobi Wine uses his music to denounce the dictatorial regime and support his life mission to defend the oppressed and the voiceless people of Uganda. In this fight, he must also take on the country's police and military, which are not afraid to use violence and torture in a vain attempt to intimidate and silence him and his supporters.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Rudolf Okonkwo. I'm here with a great African, Bobi Wine, musician, politician, activist, and it's an honor to have him on our show. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother, for having me.
So, I don't know where to start. Your story is amazing. It's already
at least I know where to start.
I don't know where to start. You know, it's already a documentary. It's a film. And how do you feel? You came here for the screening of the film. How do you feel?
Thank you. I feel good. I feel privileged to be able to, first of all, travel out of my country, but to be able to represent millions of people, and to make a case for them before the international audience. Yesterday was an amazing concert that we had. We even premiered our film here in New York City, which is a huge milestone for us in terms of highlighting the plight of the people of Uganda.
So everybody across Africa, they're proud of you, what you do, the struggle. They don't think about this as you're fighting for Ugandans. Yeah. They look at it that this is part of across the continent, the struggle to free Africa. Do you get a chance to travel across Africa? And what do they, what feedback do you get?
Yes, I've traveled across Africa. I've been to Nigeria, to Kenya, Tanzania, Somaliland, Ghana. I've been to so many parts of Africa. I am glad that they appreciate the works that we do. My interest is to inspire a whole generation of Africans and other citizens of the world to unapologetically stand for what is right, to take charge of their destiny. We Africans I'm not sure if I should call myself a young African anymore at 41, but I strongly believe that we are a generation that has everything that it needs to turn around their fortunes, and we must rise to the occasion and do the same. So I'm glad that we seem to inspire other Africans, but I must say other Africans inspire us too. So it is one hand washing the other.
Very good. Yeah. I will go a little bit political, and then I'll come back to your personal life. As we speak now, African leaders are in Russia, meeting Putin. And what do you think? What is your take on that?
It's all right for African leaders to meet everybody and anybody. The question is, what are they discussing, and in whose interest is it? The painful reality is that most times when our African leaders go to negotiate or to discuss, purportedly in representation for Africans, what they put on the table are not what the Africans want. For example, most exchanges, most engagements with Russia have always been exchange of their favorite toys, also known as weapons of suppression. Guns and bombs and all that. We want to be getting from partners ideas that are all cutting across. For example, what are we exchanging with a known dictator? There's a difference when African leaders meet leaders of countries like Iran, like China, like Russia, and also when they meet our Western leaders. And I'm not trying to sanitize the Western leaders. They have also not been any helpful to us. If anything, they have also been partners in crime with the dictators. So whether it's in the West or in the East, regardless of what leader African leaders meet, what is the discussion? Is it in the interest of Africans or in the interest of just a small group of rulers. Yeah.
Okay, that's very good. Let's get back to, I was told before when I was coming here that the first person to arrive in Russia was Museveni, the president of Uganda.
Yeah.
How is your relationship with him now?
I don't have any relationship with Museveni.
Is he still allowing you to perform in the country, to do business in the country?
I must mention that it is not Museveni to allow me or to block me, it is the law. Unfortunately, Museveni has usurped the law. He is the law himself. In Uganda, unlike many other parts of the world, we are under family rule, where what Museveni, his son, his wife, or his family members decide is what takes the day. Now, currently in Uganda, I'm more or less an illegal citizen. I'm a musician, but I'm not allowed to perform. My businesses have been cracked upon and closed. Many of my colleagues have been abducted and many are missing. We don't know where they are. There are those that are missing up to 4 years and we don't know where they are. Others are arrested and kept in military detention, taken to military courts, even if they are not soldiers, while others are dead. So the crackdown continues. It did not end in the election. It continues, but the pushback also continues. So here in Uganda, if I'm to precisely answer your question, it's a relationship of a tyrant versus a revolutionary freedom fighter. I stubbornly refuse to be a slave because I'm not one. And General Museveni believes I and 45 million Ugandans are his property. We are fighting to prove him wrong.